Hi, I'm Ian McShane, and this is my career in 4 minutes. I remember a lot because I had to lie at drama school to go and do an audition up at Pinewood when I was like, what was I, 8, 19? Yeah, so I took a Green Line bus and because they'd seen me in some, I got his agent who'd seen me at RADA, and Johnny Hurd, who was my best friend, still one of my closest friends, was already in it. He was leaving drama school. So I took a bus to Pinewood, went on and said, I'm here to do an audition. They said, fine. They offered me the gig. And then I lied to RADA and said, I didn't go to the dentist yesterday, Mr. Fernell. I went to a film test and they've offered it me. So can I leave drama school a term early and go and do a movie? And they said, well, we might not give you your certificate. I said, well, that means a lot, you know. You can act, a certificate on a wall. And no, they relented, so I did the movie and that was it. I read a book I was coming over to the movie in the middle 80s and I picked up a book, Lovejoy, one of these books. I came over and I met the author and I'd got the rights to it. And then my dear friend Alan McEwen, at the time, I went in partnership with him and we made a deal with the BBC and we produced it. And the first year, we did it was 1985, 86 we did it the first year. Big success, but the BBC wanted to take it over and we said, go away. No, we said, well, how can we make any money? You're going to produce it. So then we came back in 1990 and we had 5 years of, this very successful series. It was great. But it was great because I got to direct some of them and I produced it and got to know about the business a bit more, And it's sort of like a little bit of a pension in a way. So I finished Lovejoy in 84, 85. Then I did a couple of plays. And you find working on television, you got to stay away. I didn't do any television for like 3 years. I went to America, did a couple of movies and did some plays here. And that was the first back, and then they offered it me and Ray, Sexy Beast. And I remember it being a great script. And Glazer, who is a very fine director, very smart. I mean, not just the way he shot it, but what he did. Good to work with Jonathan. I can't wait to see the new one he's got coming out with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, so that was great. And then we did a follow-up. Ray and I did the follow-up 44-inch Chest, which difficult to make a film about gangsters in love, talking about their romantic liaisons. So that wasn't, but it was a good movie. He's a good director. Well, you don't know how it's going to go. I mean, the pilot was very well written and it was great. And when they said to me, it's written by David Milch and being directed by Walter Hill, you think, wow. And then it goes to series, you don't know. But I knew Milch's reputation. He's a bit of a genius. And as it worked out, David worked by sort of an organic process that, we didn't get, he hadn't got like 15 scripts ready. He did like half the script and then as you went along and filmed, because we were in a very lucky location, which is a ranch north of California, north of Los Angeles, only about half an hour. But we were all there every day. There was no problem with switching around. So we never had a set like this is the week. And then he changed the script and and it was that may be the best experience I've ever had working, actually. Hot Rod was terrific, because the three kids from Saturday Night Live, Avi Akiva and Andy Samberg. It's a funny movie, wasn't it? When you're doing it, you don't, and it was something very different to do. And when I saw it, I thought it wasn't received as well as you thought it would be. Sometimes those films are, and I thought it was, the music was great, there was fun, there was some very funny stuff in it. It's when I did Kung Fu Panda, because I was asked to go up and see Jack Katzenberg, and they'd actually got a speech of Al Swearengen's from Deadwood and put it in the mouth of this tiger. This is before I went, and they said, that's what we'd like to see. And I said, well, I can't say no to that, can I? So that was great. Oh, Johnny's lovely. Very enigmatic, funny, and we had a great time together. Good costume. Biker pirate, I think I was in that one. With a great beard, like a dead cat around my neck for about 3 months. I remember carrying it. Took 3 hours makeup every day to stick on this beard. I mean, I've just finished, the one coming out this summer, Hercules, which we did last year. They just get a little wearing. I mean, they are so, it's like minimum like 15 weeks and you find yourself on location. I mean, you shouldn't complain, but sometimes it's just, you really do sit in the trailer for hours or days on end sometimes, waiting to do, the big shots. But it's the price you pay for, they pay you very well. They give you a nice trailer, air conditioning, big TV, you can read whatever. So, I mean, we shouldn't complain too much. That's why it was a delight to do this, like, Cuban Fury with Nick, which is a, I mean, not low scale, but I mean, you know, an intimate comedy with a great cast of, you know, actors, and a very smart director, James Griffiths, and a very good script.
I've got something that you don't have. Do you know what that is?
Type 2 diabetes.